I got my heart rate up to 188, been struggling for months to max it out. I do 1 minute work, 1 minute pause with light walking. I rotated each 4 to 5 cycles, rowing, elliptical, bike, treadmill. This is what the graph looked like. Peter Attia mentioned either 4 minutes on off or 1 minute on off as best templates for VO2 max training. Choose the 1 minute since I want to avoid hanging around the gym for 4 minutes doing nothing but recovering. In addition, the 1 minute makes switching up the exercises easier in a short time frame. I tried a few different exercises, also different exercise orders for this circle. Noticed elliptical and running are two similar movement patterns to be consecutive. Finishing off with running allows me the most to get all out, since bike, elliptical and rowing have a max level. Of course, you can row and cycle faster, but the treadmill seems to allow the increased effort both with incline and speed further. I also tried the Stairmaster, but given the limited stairs and the difficulty of taking 2 stairs with only 2.5 to 3 total there, I left it out. If I work out for usually 30 to 40 minutes, then I can do about 4 cycles of the now each 4 exercises equaling 16 on, 16 minutes off equaling 32 minutes. The transitions usually don't take longer than a minute, so these are just off minutes. Changing the exercises up seemingly allows to target the cardiovascular system from different angles without muscle fatigue from a specific movement pattern acting too much as a bottleneck. Having the treadmill at last one allows to go all out in the end. It seems to be mentally the most challenging. Till now, I was only able to run for the 1 minute at 17 kilometers per hour, which is still way off what I probably would need to be running at. Fear is probably a word that describes somewhat accurately the multiple different thoughts I usually have before doing one of these circles. Euphoria, often shortly appearing afterwards for 10 to 20 minutes after another one. In terms of the place in my weekly workout plan, it looks like this. I do each 1 hour of total training with changing clothes, transport to gym. This means if I start at 6, I on average start the actual workout at around 6:15. I usually stop at all efforts at 6:50. Here the weekly plan: Sunday run, Monday gym, Tuesday swim, Wednesday gym, Thursday cycle, Friday gym, Saturday alternating exercises at gym. I try working out at 6 a.m. If I fail, then I train at 6 p.m. Since swimming makes sense only on Tuesday morning, if I fail to do so, I switch to the VO2 max circuit in the evening. Swimming. I already swam during my teenage years, usually once a week, but only in some months and years. The big problem back then was that I swam additionally to having a gym run by daily plan. This meant I either swam with then already from resistance training sore muscles or with a fatigued cardiovascular system from running. In addition, I also couldn't really plan school sports. As I tried starting to establish swimming again, I noticed multiple thought procrastination processes occurring, which I have not been able to sufficiently tame down. Much of the fear of swimming possibly stems from the constant struggle for air that comes as a result of repeatedly holding breath while exercising ideally at threshold. In addition to the uncontrollable variable of how many other people swim in your lane and how fast they swim, often means having to speed up unwillingly to pass someone or to not annoy a faster swimmer. And this is possibly another factor. Faster swimmers. If cycling through the city, seldom someone outpaces me, but swimming might select for quite fit individuals. Overall, I was able to stabilize my VO2 max at my since beginning to measure with Garmin all-time high at 53 in the last several weeks, but this still only puts me at the top 15% for my age and gender. This is me being as coherent with diet and training for months as seldom before. Of course, Garmin VO2 max is only a proxy, calculated based on mostly recent running times, at which heart rate, how fast, etc. This puts the most potent overall predictors for longevity at being seemingly VO2 max 53, resting heart rate 7-day average 46. Let's see. Oh, I just have this here, which is a screenshot from Peter Attia's blog. I begin to wonder what it really takes to have a VO2 max of 80 and maybe a resting heart rate of 20 to 30 BPM, as the world records suggest would be possible. Seemingly, all my training, even at my age, has not been able to result in more significant adaptations. Is it compound effects of years, tiny percentage points accumulated? Or simpler put, what does it really take to be in the top 10, top 5, top 1, or even 0.1% in many metrics, to be able to, even with increasing chronological age, make progress and become fitter and healthier?